everyone, on today's episode I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a very delicious stovetop apple crumble. Now for this recipe you do not require an oven. I'm just going to be using my cast iron pan. I'm going to show you how you can have a delicious dessert within minutes and it's going to be really nice and epic. So the process will be a bit more different as to the ones that you're going to be making in an oven. Butter. I'm going to let the butter kind of sizzle a little bit. So while the butter is slowly melting, we're going to take our rolled oats and I'm just going to add in about a tablespoon and just give this a mix first, okay? Nutmeg, sea salt, brown sugar, cinnamon powder. Once we've got all this together, I'm just going to dump them inside. Now you want to keep the heat low here because like I said, we're not going to be baking it in the oven. We're going to make it a stovetop version. So we're going to like brown it really nice and slowly, but just for a couple of minutes. Walnuts. But I'm just going to crush it inside. So they're going to be like little bit of chunky pieces here and there. Vanilla, honey. So just give this a really nice mix. So this is how we want it to look like. So this is done. So I'm going to put it on my plate first. Let it cool down so it will kind of get like nice and sticky. Apples, our favorite items now for this recipe. So I've got 2 apples here. I'm using 2 varieties. This is the Granny Smith and this is the Pink Lady apple. So now some recipes may call you to just use one, but I like to mix it up a little bit so that it gives a different flavor and texture. So Granny Smith generally is the choice for any apple pie or apple crumble or apple crisp because it's nice and firm and tart. But I like to balance it out with something a little bit more sweet and crisp. While the Pink Lady is a little bit tart, but it's got a nice, I would say, a sweet fizzy finish. So that's why I like to use both these apples. I'm trying to stay away from any soft mushy apples, yeah? And here I have my bowl of apples. Now I've peeled and then I've removed the core and everything. So I've cut them into like a little bit of this size, about ½ inch pieces, because as they cook they will kind of soften a little bit as well. So in order to avoid discoloration or browning, I've added a couple of slices of lemon, and inside here I've also added some ice. Now you may be wondering why. This helps to keep the apples nice and crispy in our very humid weather here. So this is just a tip that you can use, yeah? I've drained the water, ice and lemon, everything out from the apples, pan preheated. Butter. I'm using the same pan. I just removed it. I didn't even wash my pan because what you can do is there's still some nice sweetish taste to it, so just helps to deglaze. Now to this mixture, while butter is melting, salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, brown sugar. Give this all a nice mix. Drop it all in. The apples have been sitting in here for just over a minute. So water, a tad bit of cornstarch. Now why I like to use this is just binds everything together. And to this I'm also going to be adding vanilla paste. Mix it all up. Now, like I said, this is a quick recipe, so the apples are only going to be cooking for about 5 minutes in total. And the cornstarch actually helps to kind of bind it and thicken it all up together. Our apples have really nice and caramelized beautifully. See the color? So nice and lovely. Now this is how you want it to kind of look like. So you will taste that the apples are still a tad bit tart, but like I said, like you know, our topping is a bit sweet and we're going to add some of vanilla ice cream to it. I'm going to be plating this beautiful, delicious goodness right now. So this is perfect for one of those days where you're too lazy to turn on the oven or put anything or do any baking, because all you need is one skillet and you've got it sorted out. Don't forget the nice juicy bits at the bottom, the sauce. Give some space for the crumble. Now this is really fast and easy. A one pot delicious wonder. Vanilla ice cream. So indulgent. You won't even miss your oven anymore. This is our delicious apple crumble that we've made on a skillet. I hope you will give this recipe a go because it's so fast and so easy and absolutely delicious to make. If you've got any questions, do drop me a comment. Thank you. Bye.